Today's video day. I'm being asked to go deeper into the understanding of the corruption that we are uncovering. We're going to see more players come to light, and there's nowhere for them to run to anymore. For the first time in a really, really long time, God finally sees and understands the godlessness, the evil, the atrocities, the murder, the victimization, the shitty ass system that was created right under God's nose. God didn't know. God didn't see. The material plane, this particular planet, which is a simulation, there are a couple simulations going on at the moment to fix this problem, because this problem did not start here on Earth. Earth is a very infantile planet compared to the rest of the solar system, compared to the rest of the universe. It was purposely created, this galaxy was purposely created so that we could do this simulation, so that we could fix this universe. This universe has been in this status for eons. This predator-prey, this narcissist empath. I've talked about this so many times on this channel. I'm not going to go into it again. I'm going to try to focus. Because God finally sees the corruption. See, God believes in free will. God's like, hey, puppets, hey, I created you to go out there. I extended myself so you could go out and you could create life. All right? La, 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 I'm not going to get involved. I am not going to impede on the free will. I want you to go out there and I want you to create. Fantastic. So this is the system that got created. A system where one tyrant decided, hey, I'm going to be God. Fuck God. I'm going to be God. So I'm going to mirror and copy what God did and create my own system. And since there's only two of us, hey, I'm going to manipulate and control you so that you get on board with me and make you believe that I have your best interest, that I have your back, that I love you. I'm going to love bomb you and siphon your energy and make you think, mirror, 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 make you think that I'm your twin flame, I'm your soulmate, I am here for your benefit. All in the meantime, siphoning energy, using that energy because this entity is hollow and empty. It's godless, completely cut off from source. Just float around. That's why these energies find energies that are light and go, hey, I need you to survive. Because it's true, they do. But this energy was so disconnected from God, so corrupt. Imagine the worst of the worst. I mean, the days of Hitler, that was awful. Horrific. Unbelievable. That's this mind. That's this belief system. Or a serial killer. That's this mind. That's this belief system. Because when it believes that it is God, not connected to God as source, moving as source in love. No, 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 no. I am God, therefore I rule over everyone and everything. That's a very, very dangerous mindset. That's a very dangerous person. That's a sociopath. And they are evil. And anyone that's ever dealt with one of them, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. And they are so corrupt. And I remember him telling me the ends justify the means, and I will do whatever it takes to make my goal, which is interesting because I feel the same way. Isn't that interesting? I will do whatever it takes to accomplish my goal. We're soulmates. We're twin flames. We have the same mindset in some ways. It's just our intentions are different. This energy wants to dominate everyone. It wants slaves, sex slaves, any kind of slave. That's how it rules. It's a tyrant, like North Korea. I don't want anything to do with that. I want love, unity, growth, expansion, freedom. I want the ability to do what I want to do when I want to do it without some other person saying, hey, you have to believe what I want you to believe, otherwise I'm going to attack you. This is why I don't subscribe to the twin flame soulmate. It's true. It exists. Yes, we have similarities in our mindsets, but our intentions. I believe in God. I'm tapped into that source. That source works through me in love. I'm not interested in dominating or controlling anyone else. That's too much work. I'd rather focus on me and making me happy. But that's not what this energy wants you to do. That's not what these energies want you to do. They want you to focus outside of yourself. Because if you focus outside of yourself, then they infiltrate. And they trap you. These energies are so freaking corrupt. It's ridiculous. This is on a universal scale. It started there. It started in the ethers, in the angelic realm, when Samael was kicked out of heaven for betraying his twin flame. And God said, no, I'm kicking you out. This energy got so mad and so upset about it that instead of working on itself and healing itself and looking at its own decisions and choices for what it did to this energy, it decided, you know what? I'm going to wage a war. I'm going to mirror God, copy God, be God, and I'm going to show God who's really in charge. That's this mindset. And that's exactly what it went to the pits of hell. Evil. This energy was so dead set on being God over everything that it was willing to do anything to its own mate. Think about that. This is what I experienced in my physical life. The person you're married to, the person you should trust, the person that you love is wearing a mask, pretending that they love you and they have your best interest while stabbing you in the back. They're the ones that are attacking you. They're the ones that are destroying your life. They're the ones that are making you sick. They're the ones that are dead set on making sure your life is miserable. That's what this one is. That's what these are. And this energy is part of a bigger system. Yes, it's the mastermind, but there are many others behind it. There are many others here in the physical realm, on Earth, an underground organization of corruption. The deep, deep, deep part of it, the deepest part that I was able to tap into, is a bunch of witches and warlocks, massive psychics, who purposely infiltrate the web with negativity. Negative downloads, negative thoughts, negative energy, and they create distractions, atrocities. They purposely kill innocents with plane crashes or fires Or what they did with this one is they put a marker in his arm. And if he ever was deemed a threat to them, they pushed a button and he's gone. He cut it out of his arm. Do you know how many other operates? I don't know the right word. How many other ones of those are out there? A lot. They can literally push a button, or in their case, send a thought to an unstable energy and make it believe that it should go shoot, kill, drive into traffic, destroy something, murder somebody else, start a fire. Get it? That's what this organization, this group, that's what they do. They use the web, the matrix, as a way to disperse the information, to get the thoughts, the downloads to people. Half the time, these people that are doing these things are absolutely unconscious, unaware, because they are not in control of their energy. This is an extremely dangerous and corrupt organization. It's a covenant. It's deeply embedded into everything. Music industry, Hollywood, every single government. They work hand in hand with aliens, just like Hitler did. They're in your education system, your health care. They're in everything. Their goal is power. They're driven by greed. They're in everything. And the more you fight back, and you're not even really fighting them yet, you are doing it naturally by connecting back into source, into God. And you're going up against a ton of resistance, a ton, because they got fail-safes everywhere to keep you trapped, keep you in survival mode, rip your job away from you, rip your stability from you, keep you from connecting, create distractions, bring people into your life to try to keep you off of your pathway. And if you're not aware, if you're not fully embedded in your energy and your sense of self, if you are not fully tapped into your intuition and able to read and understand these energies, and let me tell you this, everything in life is trying to tell you something. All of it. I'll give you an example. One of these energies, it was a warlock, also a soulmate. Okay, because twin flame is this level, soulmate's the next level, and then everything below that is considered a soulmate. There really is only two twin flame or one twin flame connection. Okay, that's the ones that are closest to God. Everything else is a soulmate. So this soulmate that I met tried to entrap me into the web with sex magic, with magic, and tried to infiltrate with other witches and warlocks into my programming. And I could feel them coming in. And I actually reversed all of their spells and all of their witchcraft back on them, which now this energy is completely in a state of it has to have me, which is why I keep running, because I want nothing to do with it. But I remember after I left this energy, because I was shown a very clear vision of what this individual was about to do to me. He was about to turn me over to the government, into this psyops organization where they were going to infiltrate my mind. They were going to infiltrate my coding because they had never seen an energy like me get out of their web. They didn't understand. They did not understand who I was and what they were dealing with because they're godless. I am connected directly to source. I work as source. It works through me as me. They don't understand that. So anyway, I was shown exactly what this energy was and what it was going to do. It was going to kill me. Just like my Judas. I got the hell out of there. I didn't say a word. Not one word. And I walked away. But later on, I went out on a date with an individual and we were walking down this pathway. And I remember communicating with this individual and feeling his energy, and he was a succubus. If you've ever dealt with a succubus, male, female, that is a low vibrational devil energy that uses sex to siphon. This guy was basically a man whore. A male whore, yes. And as I'm walking, I looked to my right and I saw Daryl. Daryl Graham is the warlock. Also, his family is deeply embedded into the shadow government, into the shadow web, into the dark web. These witches and warlocks have been doing this for generations. And life said, the universe was speaking to me saying, Daryl sent this guy. So I played along for a little bit and then left. And he was like, oh, come back to my room. No, thank you. Nice try. That's what this energy continues to do. This is so corrupt. It's ridiculous. I was hoping it didn't get to this point. I was really hoping that he would show up and actually tell me the truth. And then we have a conversation and we could work together. He was supposed to work with me to heal and clean this up. Instead, he worked against me. He had a decision and he chose the other route. And so now I'm going to expose him, his family, and everyone else tied to this organization. Because they have stolen so much from me just as an individual here. Homes, money, inheritance, energy, inventions, creativity, music. They siphoned my spiritual gifts for their own personal gain. And they were hoping that I would fall for it so that they could take me in, take me out. They were going to kill me. But I got out. And unfortunately, their golden boy, Aubrey Drake Graham, which Aubrey is a family name because Daryl Aubrey Graham, they maintain that name throughout each generation. These individuals are deeply embedded into drugs, sex trafficking. They have parties where they rape women and children and men, high-level officials. These are the people behind. These are the real power behind the government officials, judges, attorneys, senators, all of them. They're the power. They're the ones pulling the strings. It's exactly what he told me, exactly what I experienced. He pulls a string, somebody moves, because it's like the fly on the web. Once you get trapped into that web, they control you. They control your mind. They control your emotions. They control your body. They control your life. And they do it with their psychic abilities. These are the people. These are the people that are the most dangerous. These are the people that are pissed. These are the people that are creating all of these atrocities and putting you back in fear so that they can continue to siphon off of you. These are the people that I came here to expose, which is why I'm not in their web, which is why they don't like me, which is why I'm exposing them. And this is just the beginning, because I'm going to expose every single one of them by name and make sure that their corruption, the atrocities that they've done, the people that they've murdered and stolen from, I'm going to make sure that they are shown for the truth of who they are. You don't attack innocents. You don't steal. You certainly don't murder. God's not fucking happy. Now that God understands this energy, and more you pull away from this energy and keep standing in God, the more unstable this energy and these energies become. Because they realize God ain't fucking playing. I'm not fucking playing. You tried to ruin my life, my existence. You tried to unalive me. And I'm supposed to just sit here like a little duck, a little lamb, and go, okay, please don't hurt me anymore. No, fuck you. Fuck you. I see you. I see all of you. God sees all of you. Jesus is not coming back as a lamb, people. Neither are you. Because you're fed up and you're done with this corruption. You're done with this bullshit. I don't give a shit how much they try to attack me, how much they take from me. They've already taken everything. I have the power of God behind me this time. Because God understands. And I'm also listening to my intuition when life says, hey, this person was sent by this, and you know what that energy is. Or, hey, it's time for you to go. Hey, you need to go align with that person. Hey, we need to go here. You've got to be tapped in to everything that's being sent to you. You've got to know what these energies are doing. You've got to see through the illusion. You've got to see through their lies. Because it's going to get even worse. Because they are literally in everything. So if you can disconnect from everything, that's where you're going to find your clarity. That's where you're going to see the truth. That's where you are going to make serious shifts and changes. Not only in your life, but in everyone else you affect as well. We are literally getting ready to go to war. Godless versus God. Oh my God, this is going to make me cry. It's so sad because it didn't have to be this way. It wasn't supposed to be this way. You were supposed to make a different choice. But you didn't. That's why a new universe was created. Because this soulmate betrayed again. And this energy said, I'm done. I am done with helping you. I am done with providing for you. I am done being the energy behind your sick utopia, your sick mind. You want to be godless? Go be godless somewhere else. I am not supporting you. And I am not going to let you impede on my free will. You are not going to attack me anymore. I am not going to be your martyr and your victim. I'm going to stand up for what's right. I'm going to stand up for the truth, and I'm going to expose you for what you are. You don't like it? I didn't like it. I didn't like what you did to me. The minute you take responsibility and accountability for what you did is the minute I might, maybe, listen to you. But you better come correct. Otherwise, I'm going to watch you fade away. I'm going to treat you the way you treated me. Nothing. I have no more attachment to that energy. The bond between soulmates, severed. I am not going to be bonded to an energy that's a leech, that gives nothing back in return. I'm done with that dynamic. But this energy keeps coming back. And they're going to do it on every level, personal level and on the big scale. More shootings, more crashes, more fires, more atrocities. It's coming. War's coming. Their war. Their war to maintain power. And it's going to get really bad. And the corruption, it is in everything, and all of it's going to be exposed. Keep bringing in the light. Keep grounding and rooting in faith. Keep bringing in source energy as much as you can, high vibrational energy. Keep working on your healing and your meditation. Stay still, in peace, rooted, because in the midst of this chaos, which is what they create, see that? Look. You're the flame. Moths. Unstable. Spirits. Burn bright. Be a bug zapper. Burn bright. No offense, but fuck them. Fuck them for what they did to me. And fuck them for what they did to you. That's not me being revengeful or hateful. That's just me saying, you know what? I've had enough. I'm done. I'm done with your evil ways. I'm done with your evil tactics. I'm not putting up with it anymore. And I'm going to expose you for what you are at every level, in everything. Every organization, big companies are about to be exposed as well for their corruption and for the things that they've been doing in the shadows. So if you've done anything in the shadows that's been not good, better make amends, because it's going to be exposed, because the light is pouring in. God is pouring in. And what's about to come this year, later this year, when all the chaos is going on, is you're going to see some really powerful stoic beings who are going to make these energies go. They submit. Who are you in the presence of a God? You're nothing. You either convert and bump up and do the work, or you will die. And all those murders, those innocent children and people, you will be held accountable. The things that are coming that y'all are going to see, the miracles and some crazy shit, I'm not going to talk about it yet because I don't want to give away what I know. I don't want these energies to know what I know, what I've seen, what's coming. I don't want to give them any ammo. I just want to keep infiltrating and exposing them, and that's what you need you to do too. And I've ranted enough. Have a great day.